Hello and welcome. Let me unplug my headset here so I have some freedom of movement. I'm your host, Elizibar. We're going to talk about DCeased #1. Now, before we get started actually talking about the book, you have to understand the setting for this review. So here I am in my home office. It's early in the morning, and it is gray and overcast and foggy and miserable outside. Exactly the kind of mood you want to have for a book like this. It's just boom. Yeah, you see it? I'd have been a lot more graceful if I hadn't had a pile of junk right there interfering with my attempt to lift the book and be like, oh, DCeased. I like the punny name, and I kind of get like a second pun out of it too. You know, you got DC and DCeased. Okay, that's pun number one. Pun number two, really, DCeased, but if you mispronounce it a little bit, it's also like DCeased, which is appropriate because that's what's going on in the book. We start off with this narration, and I didn't like it. I don't like the font. I don't like the colors. I don't like the fact that you're narrating this, and I can't tell immediately who the narrator is. Having read the whole book, I think it's Batman. I think. And we flip this open, we get this 2-page spread. This is the most action in the book right here. And you see we have two different art teams. These two people, Trevor Hairsine and Stefano Guadiano. I'm sorry that I probably butchered your names. And then James Heron on these other pages. Now, the first set of art looks alright. It looks super heroic. There's something about the faces, like I don't particularly like Superman's face there. But it's fine. It's absolutely fine work. Not going to complain. Okay, what are you going to complain about, Mr. Elizibar? Well, when we get to the next section of the book, art is so totally different. It actually reminds me of like Mike Mignola or something. I don't know if that's true or fair, but that's reality. And Cyborg makes some goofy faces. This looks like a face out of Ren and Stimpy or something, man. But DCeased looks awesome. The backgrounds look awesome. And it kind of fits, because this section of the book is where the horror starts. Cyborg is being tortured. Now you're like, oh, wait, what? Yeah, so Darkseid leaves, and when he leaves, he reveals that he got what he came to Earth for. Cyborg. Or rather, he says he got what he came for, and he leaves, and Batman's like, it's Cyborg. Everybody's like, how do you know that? I hacked Cyborg. I have a tracking system running inside of him. Flash. So you secretly hacked our friend. Wait, are you tracking any of us? Do you have a tracker on Superman? No. Anyone else concerned about that pause? Leaving aside the morality of this for a moment. Yeah. So anyway, back on Apocalypse here. Vic is being tortured, and he's doing the hero thing. He's mouthing off. It's just a little sad that an all-powerful being needs constant reassurance. Uh-huh. A little bit later, Darkseid. DCeased, remove his tongue. So anyway, they infect him with death. They were going to try to put the anti-life equation into him so that Darkseid could control the universe, but DCeased was like, but if he dies, the anti-life equation will be lost. So Darkseid's like, fine, let's summon death. And things go wrong there. Things go very wrong there. We're not going to show all the book. This is the last page I'm going to show. Cyborg returns. We get more of this crap narration. It's so unnecessary. I don't think this narration needed to be in the book. The only narration panel or box that needed to be in the book was here. This sarcastic Darkseid was. That's actually very satisfying to read. But Vic returns. His infected systems hack the planet. Everybody picks up the virus, just like Cell, man. This is just like Cell. I watched 3/4 of that movie. This is how it started. and things spiral out of control into zombie stuff. Now, I like the book. The two different art styles notwithstanding, I like the fact that the art styles were limited to different places and different themes. I think that worked well for the book. If you're going to have like two artists, at least try to separate them temporally or spatially so that their contributions don't overlap and get weird. So I like that. When I went into this, I didn't know what to expect. I was like, man, is this going to be like Marvel Zombies or something? Because I didn't really like Marvel Zombies. Like, I liked it at first, and then I very quickly, boom, disliked it. This looks fun. There's something happening here, something interesting. I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know how this is going to play out. But I like it. I like the idea of some of these characters having to deal with something crazy like this. Although, okay, this reminds me of two things. Marvel Zombies and Blackest Night. Like, we've already done a zombie apocalypse with DC. How's this going to be any different? I'm not sure how it's going to be different. It feels different than Blackest Night. It sure does. Is it actually? I'm not sure. But it's a pretty good book, $3.99. This is the variant cover. This is what my shop man gave me. I don't even know what the regular cover looks like because I didn't look at it on the shelf. It's a good cover. The interior art's pretty good. The writing is solid. My beef is the narration boxes. And I like that it doesn't just feel like a rehash of things I've seen before. You know? It's something a little different, something a little new, and I appreciate that. And you might appreciate that too. So check it out if you get a chance. I think it's going to be pretty fun. Maybe fun's the wrong word. It's a zombie apocalypse. It may not actually be fun. It may be pretty horrifying for the people involved. But for me, the reader, I hope it's going to be fun. Thanks for dropping in, checking stuff out. I'll see you next time. You have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, bye-bye.